I'll be your friend.
Well. Hello there. Well, that was awkward. But you know what? It will be until you and I figure this thing out. Before I get into it, I will already apologize for some heavy panting. Because I'm not sitting in a booth right now, I'm sitting in the middle of the bush. And our dogs are running around chasing birds. So every now and then they will come and check on me. And you will hear it. To be honest, I'm not so much into the clean and cut things and videos and podcasts. This is supposed to be real after all. So before I delve into this episode, into the first ever episode, I wanted to share something personal with you already. Something that lies at the heart of why I'll Be Your Friend exists in the first place and why I named it like that, and who am I anyway? That's one secret I'll never tell. XOXO. Gossip Girl. Sorry, I had to. So like most likely many of you, I've had my fair share of personal downs and roller coasters of emotions that at times felt like endless dark tunnels. There were moments when my own thoughts seemed like a storm and a roller coaster of doubts that just wouldn't stop. But in the midst of that storm, there were two specific podcasts that became my lifeline. And I'd listen to them over and over again, whether I was sleeping, walking the dogs, on the plane, or anywhere in between, really. They became my sanctuary, and I knew that I could find solace and escape from the noise of the world. Now I know I can't remove any possible pain we all experience in life. I guess it's part of being human. But what I can do is to help quiet the noises, even just for a little while. I created I'll Be Your Friend because I understand the power of a comforting voice and a friendly conversation, or a heartwarming story in the darkest of times. Just something to distract us and escape. Although I don't really think that my voice is the best for a podcast, nor my accent, but please cut me some slack because English is not my first language, nor my second, nor my third, for that matter. So this podcast is my way of paying it forward and being the friend that I needed when the world felt overwhelming. It's a way to provide you with that same sense of comfort and connection and companionship that helped me find my way, or, still trying to, through the tough days. And as we continue this journey together, always remember that you are not alone. Whatever it is that you are going through, there is someone in this world that has been or is going through or will go through it. So as I was saying, I'm here for you, offering a safe and welcoming space where you can find peace and joy and even just for a moment escape all the noise. So thank you for being a part of I'll Be Your Friend. And with your support, we'll continue to create content that uplifts. And we'll see where it takes us, I guess. Now, let's get ourselves out of that gloomy mood that I just put us in and throw ourselves into the first episode. I will try to mix this up a little and have a script so I know what I'm gonna talk about, because otherwise I ramble, but also have some side quests. And literally while writing this, I thought I'll just use this intro to share a few things about me, and side quests are one of them. So let me tell you. One of the main things through my youth was gaming and I loved it. Oh, by the way, I will curse because that's just who I am. This is just how I talk, and I think I will maybe try to blur them out and like beep them out. That's fine. That will be the problem of editing me and future me. But if I'm gonna be comfortably talking to you, I will probably curse. It's just how it is. And I don't really trust people that don't curse, honestly. So anyway, I guess that was one fact about me. Two, back to what I was saying is that gaming was a big part of my youth and my life. I wish I could still do it. I don't know maybe 15 years ago, that I was big into gaming. I don't know. I would play all night and then the next morning go to school like a zombie, come back and play all night again. Specifically. And no one will ever change my mind. Skyrim. Oh. And that is why I thought of it when I said side quests, because I would do so many side quests because I'm also like a little bit of a hoarder. And I was just hoarding everything. I was getting everything. I was living in these houses and making them nice. And I loved it. I miss it so much. And back at the time when YouTube and gaming and Let's Plays was becoming a thing, I should have jumped on that wagon, but I didn't because, I don't know, I'd rather be behind the camera. That's why until I'm sure and I'm ready, I will probably not do a face reveal. Also, I don't really think it's necessary because it is a podcast in the end. And I will never ask you to go to the video version if I put these on YouTube for you to go and have a look at something, because I just don't think that's fair. It's a podcast. Do you know what podcasts are? Anyway, so yeah, I didn't jump on that wagon of YouTube and gaming, but I should have, because I loved it, and I think I would have probably, it would be crazy to think now of how my life could have gone if I had been there. I don't think I'm the first ever girl to like gaming and stuff, but I was really hardcore. And it was not like a cute, look at me, I have my Britney Spears. Hello, do you want to say something? No. Outfit with the glasses and looking cute and kawaii and all that. I was literally dark eye under circles and in pajamas. Anyway, moving on from that one for now. We can always all come back to these topics anyway. If you guys have more questions, if it's some specific topic that we'll dive into and all that, because I will definitely touch on a lot of topics that is just out of interest. It could be movies, it could be, I don't know, food, it could be other YouTubers, possibly not. I don't know, other content. We'll see where it takes us. Probably there's not going to be anyone listening, so I'm just going to be babbling to myself. But you know what? It's fine. Right now, I just feel like I have a lot of opinions, and I don't know who to share them with, because it's just like specific things that, might not be out of interest for my family or my partner, or, my dogs listen to me, but they can't answer. So that's why I also wanted for the longest time to do this thing. And it's been a long time coming. Like, as I was saying, I've been on this world, internet and YouTube, for a long time. But I was always a consumer, but I had always notes and scripts for me to start something. I remember I was doing whatever it's called now, the cooking shows and how to make your smoothie and makeup tutorials. I was just trying everything, but I was not consistent enough, and I was a bit embarrassed. I don't know, I couldn't do it and then go out in the street and then go to school and people knew me. Like, it wasn't a thing like it is now, like desirable and whatever. Anyway, so I didn't, but for instance, I love deep dives. I love listening to podcasts, depending on who it is, like if I like them and I like their voice, or how they talk. Yeah, so I'm hoping and I'm willing to hope that this is going to be my push to be consistent and do this and find my community that has similar interests and likes to just hang out once a week, twice a week, whatever it's going to be. Because this world is massive, and I know there's people out there that I would love to be friends with, but I'm just not at the moment traveling or, going anywhere, new places, new people. So this is how I'm going to take advantage. So just to sort of end this first episode, I was going to talk about the mascot. Yes, the thing that you just saw in the intro, because the thing is, I've actually put a lot of thought into this. All right, I've been working on this thing. I've been writing scripts. Probably by the time that I put this out, I probably have already a few scripts to get started, because I also don't want to upload something and then just let it go. And I think if I have a few things prepared, I'm more likely to stay consistent and find the motivation. It's just that I have a full-time job, and as much as I want to do this, I need the time. And when I start something, I go ballistic, I go insane, like I dive deep, and then I lose myself and I can't get out, and then I need a break, and then I'm too overwhelmed to go back and read my script and get into it again. So that's when I then lose my interest again. So that's why I said I'm gonna make this into the two. I'm gonna have a script, but also like now go on rants and just, I don't know, babble. We'll see where it takes me. The thing is, I'm not a personality. I don't already have a channel or Instagram personality, blah blah blah, that people will want to come and listen to me because they already know me. So this is day one. Everything is gonna come out of this. So yeah, we'll see. So like I said, I chose a duck dressed like a frog because it's A, cute, and B, I don't know, it's a symbol of being like the same person but different. Not in a too deep and sad way, but just in a, like every person is like that. They're different costumes, different faces. But what I was asking of you is to help me to name this little mascot. Drop your suggestions, and who knows, maybe your idea might become the mascot's official name. By the time I put this out, I'm probably already gonna create an Instagram, and I don't know, what else do people use? I'm not gonna go into Twitter and TikTok or such just yet. We'll see how it goes. So thank you for choosing I'll Be Your Friend as your companion for today. Until next time, take care, and remember, you are never alone here.